Hi, everyone. Welcome. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up for yourself, for sharing your light, your love, your compassion, your empathy with yourself and the world, with our collective. Thank you for being here, for being present. Thank you for doing the work. Thank you for all that you are and all that you are doing. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful that you are here, and I'm so proud of you. Please be proud of yourself. Please tell yourself right now you're doing an amazing job, and you're going to keep going. My name is Nicole. Today's pick a card. We're going to get messages from passed on loved ones. So any passed on loved ones that want to come through to give you messages, and this could be messages about anything that's going on with you right now. This could be advice, this could be guidance, this is what you need to focus on, the truth that you need to know, or whatever it is. I don't restrict messages. So we're just going to let these messages come down and flow, and you're going to get the information that you need right now in divine timing. You have found this message in divine timing, and so you can trust that the messages are given to you at the right time, right here, right now. Okay, so pile one, we have what you want wants you. Okay, and the number 16. Pile two, heaven sent, and 33. Pile three, what is already with you? What is already with you? Number 17. Okay, timestamps are linked below. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that information is also linked below. Thank you so much. I love you. I'll see you in your reading. Hi, Pile One. Welcome. Welcome to your reading. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. I'm so grateful that you are here. I'm grateful that you're here doing the work and showing up for yourself. Tell yourself you're doing an amazing job, because you are. Okay, so we have what you want wants you. Excuse me, number 16. Okay, so you could be seeing the number 16. You could be seeing the number 7. You could be seeing the number 1. You could be in life path 1, life path 6, life path 7. Okay, or you don't have to be, but messages that are coming through from your past on loved ones, what the things that you want, the things that you desire, they want you as well. Okay, right now with the spiral here, there's something manifesting. There are things that are manifesting for you that you cannot see right now, and there's a spiral of manifestation. For some of you, there's multiple things that are manifesting, and it's that your past on loved ones are saying it's already there. It's already here. You are aligning to it with this image of her looking up, and it's like her hair is in the spiral. You are elevating, you are transforming, you are aligning to the things that you desire, and those things are already out there. They're just waiting for your vibration to match it, so you can feel, so you can already, you're going to attract the things that you desire. So your past on loved ones, they're coming through saying, and I see 333. That's, again, for me, when I see 333, that's manifestations, that's abundance, that's blessings, that's fertility, that's growth. Your past on loved ones are coming through saying, already be in that energy, already be in that vibration, already feel it. Feel the things that you desire. Say, for example, if you're desiring a new car or a car, okay? Feel the energy of how it feels to already have it, and this is not like being delusional, but feel that energy. Like, let's say you have a car that you do drive, or maybe you don't have a car, but feel the energy of how it feels to have a brand new car. Feel the energy of how it feels to know that, like, you're going to take your car to get a car wash, or you're going to go on a road trip in this car, or, like, you're going to take pictures in front of your cars, or things like that. Like, feel that energy and keep it there. And again, you're not being delusional because you're aligning to it. And tell yourself you're worthy, tell yourself you're deserving, and tell yourself you already have it because it wants you as well, okay? Now let's find out some more. And it's also for some of you, there's something with your hair. Your hair could be growing right now, or your hair is it's a protective, your hair is giving you protection, okay? It's protecting you right now. Someone needs to hear that. And someone, a past and loved one is coming through saying, if you've been cutting your hair, they want you to stop cutting your hair. Okay. That's not going to resonate for everyone, but a past and loved one is saying, like, for some of you, you get anxious or you get nervous or you feel like you just need to change something, or you feel like if you keep cutting your hair, it's going to change things. And the past and loved one is saying, stop cutting your hair. Things are changing. You just get nervous and you get anxious and you feel like you need to do something, and that's why you're doing it. Again, that's not for everyone, but if you feel like that's resonating for you, that's for you. Okay, let's get some more. 4 of water, 4 of cups, the emperor, 6 of swords, the sun, Knight of Cups, 10 of Wands, and Ace of Cups, okay? So messages from your past on loved ones, they want to let you know, they want to tell you that many of you are in this place of like, you feel powerful one day and then the next day you don't feel powerful, or you feel powerful one week and the next week you feel a bit unbalanced. And your past and loved ones, they really want you to hold that power. They really want you to really hold that energy of you are powerful. You can direct the energy to work in your favor. Your co-creations, your desires, your manifestations are already there. You have to hold that space for it to happen. And by holding that space, they want for you to allow these things to happen, but also make the room for it to happen. Okay? Like, for example, for some of you, there's an energy coming through of like feeling very powerful, feeling very, like feeling really good, feeling really balanced. And then something happens and it just kind of shifts that energy and pushes you into a place where you're doubting, where you're not feeling as powerful, you're not feeling as fierce. And there's a balancing of energy that's trying to happen, because in order for you to align to these manifestations, your past and loved ones want for you to know that this energy has to remain balanced. And it has to be like, without a shadow of a doubt, beyond the circumstances that are happening in your physical reality, that whatever it is that you're trying to align to, that you're trying to manifest, your desires, they are going to happen. You can't allow some type of circumstance or circumstantial situation in your physical reality to shift the perspective or the perception of your own power and your ability to manifest and your ability to receive the things that you deserve, you're worthy of, and that you know that you can have. So the past and loved ones, they really want for you to really balance that energy and keep it balanced and keep it there. Keep it there. And they're not saying that because for some of you, it's like you're coming to like some type of climactic conclusion, okay? Some type of like fiery conclusion where it's like, you may already be in this place right now, but there's something that's just going to happen that is like, you're just going to know that like you're good. You're good. Like nothing's going to shake your world. Nothing's going to uproot you. You're going to be so grounded and present in your energy, in your power, in that knowing, that intuitive knowing that everything is working out the way it's supposed to. You are aligning to the things that you are supposed to have, the desires that you have. And You're aligning. For some of you, it's a new start, it's a new beginning. And this is not just like a new, this is not like a small time new start. This is like a new beginning of a lot of new things happening for you, that's going to bring you a lot of abundance, blessings, growth, and happiness. And this is what your past and loved ones want for you to know. Some of you, you are in this energy where you have been dealing with things in your physical reality that did shake you, but you came back into balance, and you're holding that space there, and you're keeping it there, and you're firm and rooted and grounded in your own power. And your past and loved ones are saying, you're doing a great job. Regardless of where you are with this, you're doing a great job. And they want for you to know that. And they want for you to know that, like, anything, whether this is a belief, a person, a situation, anything that no longer serves you, remove yourself from it. Remove yourself from it. Okay? They want for you to know that the more you continue to remove and let go of things that no longer serve you, and having that clarity of what serves you and what doesn't serve you, the more you're bringing in, you're allowing the blessings to pour on you. You're allowing that new energy. You're allowing that new beginning. That's how quickly you're going to align to it. So yes, so the more they want you to just remember that, and they want you to also they're also coming through saying, like, the things that didn't work out in the past, or any beliefs, or, like, let's say you have some fear-based beliefs that you didn't recognize you were trapped in those things, like those things were really blocking you, and you didn't recognize it until something happened and things really integrated. Okay, they don't want you to dwell, they don't want you to get stuck. They're like, you could take that time to reflect and integrate some more, but don't keep letting it cycle in your mind. Don't keep ruminating on it. Like, you moved on, so you don't have to keep thinking about that situation or that person or that belief or whatever the situation is. You could let it go. Like, it's okay. You could let it go, and you're charging forward. Many of you are charging forward. Like, there feels like forward momentum here. And I feel like, you still may be like, oh, Nicole, I can't really see it yet. And it's literally clicking. It's literally happening. I just saw 111. Okay. Now let's find out some more what they want you to know. Okay. Guilt, despondence, miracle, dissipating, and expansion. Okay. So this is what they want for you to know. This is what I was saying with guilt. Some of you may have some lingering energy around feeling guilty. And this could be guilt around, like, if you are a parent, you may have some type of parental guilt, or you have guilt from the things that you've done in the past, or you may be holding on to shame or regret. Any of those lingering energies, this is what they're saying. They're like, allow yourself to walk away from that. Allow yourself to remove that energy from your aura, from your mindset, from your mind, body, and soul, because those things no longer serve you. Allow yourself to forgive yourself. Allow yourself to forgive if there's some anger or some resentment from childhood, and or situations, with friends and family, or romantic situations. Forgive yourself and allow yourself to remove yourself from that energy, because the more you remove yourself from that energy, the more you're able to expand and move forward. Okay. For some of you, those thought patterns, or fear or anxiety or guilt and shame, put you in this place where you felt like you were dissipating. You felt like you were drowning in your sadness, or drowning in your emotions and things like that. And so they're reminding you, when it comes up, you heal that. You have the ability to heal it. You know what to do. You know how to, whatever your process is. Many of you have been on a journey where you have been healing, you've been growing, you've been expanding. So they're coming through saying, whatever that process is for you to heal that, heal it. And don't get down on yourself. Be very patient with yourself. Be very nurturing with yourself. Don't tell yourself, oh, you should be over this by now. Don't tell yourself, well, why are you still caught up on this? heal it, and then remove yourself from that energy, because your past on loved ones are saying again, what you want wants you. So you may have some energies that you may not be aware of that are blocking you from these manifestations. And they're saying that, like, you don't have to go like chasing it, or you don't have to go hunting it down, or you don't have to go like, well, you need to know now what it is. Like, allow it to come to you. And for some of you, like, you're already doing that. And this is why they're saying, like, or wherever you are with that, you're doing a great job. And they're coming through saying that because you have miracles coming in. You really do. And for some of you, there may be guilt around like your life changing for the better. And you may feel guilty about that. You may feel like guilty for making more money, or guilty for living a better lifestyle. And your past on loved ones want you to know that they don't want you to feel guilty about anything. They don't want you to feel guilty about receiving the blessings and the abundance that you deserve. This expansion is coming in for some of you. This is like expansion on so many different levels, like material world, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, but they don't want you to feel guilty about any of this, and they don't want you to feel like they don't want you to get caught in that, and then other people project that energy onto you, and it creates this fear and anxiety and all these other frequencies that you've been working very diligently on removing or walking away from or healing. Okay, so they're just giving you that reminder that no guilt, no shame, no regret, no resentment, no bitterness. And when those energies do come up, you know how to heal it. And for many of you, it may be simply like forgiveness, radical forgiveness and radical acceptance. That you continuing to have that at the forefront is going to continue to help you to move forward and continue to help you to bring that expansive energy in. Because what I'm hearing, the past and loved ones want you to know that, like, for some of you, you expand more the more you forgive and heal and remove those blockages. Because some of you have blockages in your emotional body or your mental body, or just in your aura, within your chakras and things like that, from childhood, from, former relationships, past friendships, things like that, that are there that you may not be aware of. And it's like, it's going to open up to you when it's time for you to have that opportunity to heal it and deal with it. So they want you to know that you're doing a great job, though. Now let's find out, what do they want you to focus on right now? I am accepting. I hold purity and high esteem. I spread joy, and I am humble. Okay, so right now they want you to focus on your humility. Having that like, what I'm getting here is like, many of you are humble, but they want you to focus on like embracing that on a deeper level, where you find that level of gratitude in every single thing that you've experienced, or that you had to learn, or that season of growth, season of obstacles, the season of challenges. Literally finding that humility and that gratitude in all of these things, because they want you to know that those things were not meant to hurt you. Although they're not saying that they weren't painful, that they weren't hurtful, but they want you to know that those things were meant to grow you, meant to stretch you, meant to teach you, and to really help you to find that deeper level of divinity, that deeper level of purity within you, and your power, your divine power, and that divine confidence that you embody. So the more gratitude you have and the more humility you have for your journey and for yourself and who you are, they really want you to focus on that. And that helps you to, because we have the chakras here lit up. So many of you, again, the more your chakras are in alignment, the more you're able to attract and ground these manifestations. But they want you to focus on your purity. They want you to focus on how pure you are, how divine you are, how it feels when you come into alignment, how it feels to be grounded in the present moment, how it feels to feel that peace and that harmony and that joy, because they want for you to feel that energy so you could spread it. They want you to focus on spreading joy, spreading harmony, spreading happiness. And it's not going to be something where you have to try. It's just going to be natural because you're going to be in that vibration and you're going to feel it. It's almost like, you know how good it feels when, you work towards something and you have the rewards. It's like they want you to be in that energy all the time. Where it's like you're not waiting for things to come in. You already have it. You know that it's there. Like it's you feel it, it, like you embody it. So they want you to focus on spreading joy and focus on your purity because you are pure, and you may have had to go through a lot of different things to come back to that place, to come back to really being pure, divine, and whole. And they want you to focus on being accepting, not only being able to receive, but working on your receptivity, but also that allowing yourself to feel joy, allowing yourself to feel peace and harmony, and also having that radical acceptance for who you are in your journey. Because the more you're able to accept yourself and accept your journey, accept your challenges, accept your obstacles, accept the things that really put you in a place of like you didn't know how you were going to make it out, but you did. Really having that gratitude and that acceptance, because the more you accept yourself and your journey, the more you can accept others, the more you can accept other people for who they are and, what who they are and what they're doing. Okay. So they really want you to focus on that. And they're also pointing out that when you focus your energy in those areas, and do it in a very grounded way, a very grounded perspective, very rooted and balanced, that's when the things are coming in. That's when the spiral of manifestation is just showering you with the blessings, showering you with the miracles, showering you with that expansion of consciousness, expansion of love, expansion of harmony and peace. That's where it just unfolds for you. Okay, so beautiful. Okay, let's get your final messages. Okay, beyond the mind, the heart beats. Sacred Fool. Conscious connections and restore and replenish. Okay, so right now is a time of, for many of you, this is a time of healing, restoration, replenishment, and rest. Because with this Sacred Fool here, this reminds me of the Fool card in Tarot, and the Fool represents a new beginning. And we were talking about that also in this reading. So many of you are embarking upon a new beginning. And this new beginning, in order for this to continue to unfold for you, restoration and rest and replenishment is necessary right now. So being gentle with yourself, giving yourself that rest, self-care, checking in with yourself. What do you need at this moment? Do you need water? Do you need rest? Do you need food? Do you need to exercise? Do you need to ground your energy? Really checking in with yourself. And again, being very nurturing, very patient with yourself, and understanding through this cycle of change, because of transformation, because the more you are gentle with yourself, the easier this transformation is going to be. Okay, so remember, with this beyond the mind, the heart beats, remember that logic and reasoning is very important for your journey, but you also have that emotional body, your intuition, your heart energy, where keeping those things harmonized and balanced, that's when you're really alive. That's when you're really feeling that balanced energy of like, you could trust yourself, you could trust your intuition, but you could trust your reasoning, you could trust your knowledge, you could trust your wisdom. Okay, so these things are hard, like these things are coming together for many of you. Like your chakras are really aligning and balancing, and it's like when you're resting and taking time, that's when these things are really able to move. These moving parts, like this is where physically things are happening. Okay, so your mind and your heart are really coming into alignment, more so than it's ever been before. okay? And your past and loved ones want you to know that. And finally, with conscious connections, this is the same for many of you on this new cycle, on this new path that you're embarking on. You're coming into connecting with people that are similar to you, that are like-minded, that are vibrating on that same wavelength of you, that their mindset is very similar. They're more aware, they're more consciously aware, they're more spiritual, or they're more faith-based, or whatever that is. It's like people who are like you. And it's going to be deeper connections. It's going to be more soul to soul. It's going to be more about, you can learn together, but it's not attached with all of this karma that needs to be balanced and cleared. It's about like learning and growing together, but doing it in a harmonious way, and for some of you, you may never have experienced that, because the learning that you may have experienced in the past was attached to heavy lessons and heavy balancing of the karmic scales. But what I'm feeling here, this is like harmony. This is like peace. This is like having conversations with another person that understands you and that can hold space for you. And you both are able to heal and equally exchange that energy in a very balanced and harmonious way, where you both feel fulfilled, you both feel good, you both feel like that conversation was enriched. The conversation was a form of enrichment for both of you, okay, and beneficial for both of you. Or maybe it's a group of you. It could be 6 people, 10 people, whatever it is, okay? So this is just more harmony and balance coming in. And your past and loved ones want to remind you of that, and want to remind you of how important it is for you to rest and replenish during this time, so you can be ready for this. You can be ready to receive it. You can be ready to allow this energy to come in. Okay, so if no one told you they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Love yourself, honor yourself, cherish yourself, take care of yourself. Be very kind, nurturing, and patient with yourself as you transform. You're doing an amazing job. I'm proud of you. Please be proud of yourself. I'll see you next time. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. I'm so proud of you for being here today. Please tell yourself you're doing a great job. Please be proud of yourself for showing up for yourself and doing the work. My name is Nicole. Let's get into this. Okay, Heaven Sent 33. Messages from past on loved ones. So you could be seeing 33. You could be seeing 333. You could be a life path 33 or life path 3, or 3 could be very significant to you, okay? But your past on loved ones want you to know that you're heaven sent, but they also want you to know that they are communicating with you. You have a very strong mother figure. This could be a grandmother, or a mother that has passed, or a great-grandmother that definitely communicates with you through the number 3, and also in the dream space. And also your third eye chakra is being upgraded as well. So you can see things more clearly and be more in tune with your own clairvoyance and your own psychic abilities and spiritual gifts. But you have a mother figure here that communicates with you through the number 3, and also through, I'm hearing white light, purple light as well. That's not going to be for everyone, that part, but that's going to be for someone here. This mother figure is also, this grandmother figure, it's also trying to get your attention to direct your energy into it's like a certain zone of awareness that needs to be like, that needs your attention. What am I trying to say? It's like something that you're not seeing. It's something that needs your attention, that is like either you're not seeing, or you're not understanding, or you're not paying attention to. And for some of you, it just could be simply like, it could be like a thought pattern, a belief, but for some of you, this is like a person in your zone of awareness, or like a person in your energy. It's like something that you're blinded to, that you cannot see. It could be about a person. I'm definitely feeling like this is a person for some of you. Like a person that like this person is no good for you, or this person is not going to help you, or this person is just not going to be like what you need right now. Okay, let's find out some more. Is this is information that's being downloaded to you for some of you, and it's like you have pieces of the puzzle, but it's not clear to you, or you're not putting it together, or like this mother figure is like, you see this, you know this, or you have these pieces, but you have to sit down and get clear, or sit down and remember your dreams, or sit down and like journal. There's something that is needs to be integrated that has not integrated, that they're trying to help you to make sense of what they're trying to tell you. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's find out some more. The World, the Hermit, Nine of Fire, that's Nine of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Ten of Wands, and Queen of Cups. Okay, so we have two queens here. Okay, so okay, some of you, all right, I'm getting a lot of different messages. Take what resonates. Everything may not resonate for you. That's okay. It may be a bunch of people watching pile two. For some of you, it's like you have two love interests and you need to make a choice. Like you need to make a choice between one person or the other person. And this mother figure, or this grandmother or great grandmother, is trying to come through to help you to decide which choice to make. And for some of you, like one person could be very manipulative. Like this mother figure is like, one person is like both are attractive, right? Okay. And if this is not a love situation, this could be a job situation. So let me just say that. It could be some type of career situation. So you take what resonates. Both situations are attractive, okay? Both look good on paper. Both seem like they could both get you to wherever you want to go, that there's growth potential, there's potential for expansion. However, one is more deceptive, one is more manipulative, one is more plays on your emotions, okay? If this is like a career situation, this could be a situation where one of the career opportunities is going to like manipulate you, kind of like tell you one thing, but then put you in a trick bag where it's like once you get into it, it's not exactly what you thought, okay? So with this choice because for some of you, it's like you won't make that decision yet, or you will be coming in to make a decision, but it's like this past on loved one is trying to help you to really get clear on the options and which one is more beneficial for you, and really get clear on like, don't get blinded by both being attractive. Because if this is a love situation for some of you, both of them are attractive. Both of them have like a lot going for them. Both of them have like a situation where you could be happy with either one. But there's something that's a clear difference. Like there's something here that this passed on loved one is like, you think you want one of them, but you really need to go that way. But the passed on loved one is being very clear where they're saying that like, you have free will. It's your choice. However, this choice is going to take some time of introspection. This choice is going to take some time of you really sitting down by yourself with no devices, maybe perhaps in nature, doesn't have to be in nature, but in a place where you can get really clear on how you can make that decision, okay? Because there's something here that for some of you, your judgment has been blocked, or like I said, there's something that you're not seeing. There's something that they're trying to show you that is not totally clear for you. And it's like the signs and synchronicities have been there, but because you need to take some time to like really be by yourself to really like get clear, because some of you are really in a fast pace, like your lifestyle is fast paced, or you're just always working, you're always on the go, or you really don't get that much alone time. And the passed on loved one is coming through saying like you really need to like, I'm not saying that you need to make the choice yet, but it's almost like once you get this like alone time, this time of introspection, you will be making a choice after that. Or like there's going to be something that's like, okay, it's time to make the choice now. Like some type of energy that's going to come in. But right now, this passed on loved one, this maternal figure, this mother figure here is like, I need you to see this. I need you to see exactly what you're dealing with here, because like I said, for some of you, you will be needing to make a choice soon. So they don't want you to feel rushed. They don't want you to feel overwhelmed and like overwhelmed by the energy. Like you need to hurry up and make a choice, and you're not really looking at everything. You're just kind of just quickly making that choice. They want you to have that time to sit down and really get clear on the options on both sides here, okay? And like I said, it could be love and it could be career, but whatever this is, both of them are attractive, both of them look good, but one of them is going to be a bit more deceptive or manipulative, or it's not going to be as, it could be a bumpy road. That's what it's feeling like. Like one could be just like a smooth sailing, peaceful, harmonious, and the other one could just be a bit like, it could be a bit bumpy, zigzagging, and then it just kind of levels out. Or it just may not be like, again, what they tell you or what this person is showing you. Once, you know, whatever happens, the choice is made, things switch up, things change. Now let's find out some more. Okay. Complacency, destiny. And you know what? I meant to point that out. I'm happy that this is coming up, because the world, for me, the world is always talking about destiny. So there's something here, a part of your destiny with this, like what you're being shown. This is like a part of your destiny. So for some of you, this is why like the passed on mother figure is coming through saying, like, get serious about this, because like, this is not a knee-jerk decision. This is something that's very serious that could potentially really change the course of your destiny, change the course of your path moving forward, okay? Discovery. Yeah, something that they're trying to get you to see, to get you to really discover. Facade and mysticism. Okay, so passed on maternal figure here is coming through saying that like some of you, they're acknowledging that like you've been feeling stuck, or you've been feeling sad, or you've been just feeling blocked, or like you just haven't been feeling the best. Maybe you've been grieving. You've been dealing with your own situations, and they're giving you comforting energy. They're trying to comfort you, but it's something that they want for you to discover that you already have within. Some of you, this passed on loved one is saying that you're continuing to look outside of yourself for things that you already have within you. Say, for example, if this is a love situation or a career, because that seems to be really prominent here. So if it's a career, you may be looking at it like this career opportunity is going to give you this and give you that. And this is not to say that this career opportunity can't give you those things, but this passed on loved one is saying you already have what it takes within you. You are, whatever the careers or the decision that you're going to make, see your own worth, see your own power, see your own, like, see yourself as like, you are an asset, you are a benefit, like, you're going to benefit whatever company or whatever this opportunity is. It'll be beneficial for you too, but you're bringing a lot to the table as well. If this is a love situation, they want you to realize the type of, like, the things that you have to offer. And also, like, if you are looking for someone to complete you, they're coming to point out that you're already whole, you are already complete. But you have to know that within, and you have to find that within, and like know that like you don't need this other person for this or that. Like you have it already within you. This other person is meant to be a complement. not meant to make you feel whole and complete. They're meant to complement you and your energy and add value to you, but not, keep taking from you, or you feel like the things that they have is what you need, and, things like that. There's something very prominent also, again, about your destined path. And some of this is because some of you had to, go through this energy of feeling stuck or stagnant and complacent, because there's something aligning, there's something opening for you that you're meant to discover about your destined path. And this is, again, part of like the pieces of the puzzle that this passed on loved one is trying to get you to clearly see, like get you to put the puzzle together so you can see it, because there's something very prominent and important about your journey, your destined path. And like I said, whatever this decision is, it can change the course of your path. It can make it smooth, or it can make it a little bumpy. And this past on loved one is trying to help you, trying to support you with this, and trying to not make this decision for you, because it's up to you to make that decision, because you will co-create, but help you to see which way is the best way moving forward for where you are, where you want to go, and what you're trying to achieve. And this past on loved one is also trying to help you to tap into more, again, your intuition. Like I said, your third eye is being upgraded, particularly when you sleep at night, or whenever you sleep, whenever you rest. So some of you, I'm hearing, you only get like 3 hours of sleep, and this past on loved one is saying you need more than that. You need to at least be getting 6 hours or more. Okay, so at least try to get 6 hours. But there's something here about your intuition and you being more in tune with your intuition, and not allowing for other people to block this, or other situations to detach you from what's already within you. For some of you, this past on loved one is also pointing out, like, if you have been, having this facade, or having this wall up, or, your defense mechanisms, or the things that you feel that keep you protected, this past on loved one is trying to point out that it's time for those things to come down. It's time for you to remove those walls. It's time for you to live in your truth. It's time for you to be authentic to who you are. And it's time for you to really recognize why you built those coping mechanisms, why you have these defense mechanisms, why you react to things the way you react, because of the things that you've gone through. And it could be from childhood, it could be from, past friendships, past relationships, things like that. This past on loved one is trying to help you to gain that clarity, so you can remove yourself from that facade energy, or anything that's not authentic, or anything that's not aligned with the truth. And for you to recognize that, and, heal, like, support and comfort that inner child, or that wounded part of you that feels hurt, that feels like you have to put that wall up in order to protect yourself, because you're afraid of being hurt again. Okay. So you are receiving a lot of support from, and if you have more than one, feminine energy that's passed on, those energies are being very supportive of you right now, really trying to help you. Now, let's find out what they want for you to focus on. I am open to love in various forms. I give blessings. I honor animals with reverence. And I benefit with gratitude. Okay. So some of you, I give blessings. Some of you are going to be guided to give someone something, or give people something, or donate, or share the wealth, or share your knowledge, or share your wisdom. There's something here about you becoming more of a person that allows yourself to give. And now, I'm not saying that in the past you haven't been a person that gives. Many of you are very generous, but there's something here about something within you that's transforming, that you are now, it's like you're giving from a different place. You're allowing yourself to give from a place of, like, you're just grateful to be able to do it. Like, some of you, it's like you're coming into this energy where that is going to be your focus, of like giving to others with And it's like it's going to help you to feel more grateful. It's going to help you to feel more aligned with your purpose, in tune with who you are. It's just something about like, you're going to be like sharing your knowledge, sharing your wisdom. You could even be sharing like material wealth with people, and it's going to give you so much fulfillment that you didn't realize that you could feel. And it's like, if you've already been a very generous person, this is going to hit differently. Like, it's going to feel, because some of you are going to be coming into this energy of, you're going to be given more. Like, you're going to be given more money, more knowledge, more wisdom, more energy, whatever that is, so you can give more. Okay. And you're aligning to that. Like, the universe will be blessing you even more, because you are meant to give more to others. And it's like, that part is going to hit so different for you, where it's going to give you so much more fulfillment, and you're going to feel really aligned with your purpose. It's going to feel so good. So when your intuition, and this is why your intuition is becoming more clear and you're being upgraded, because you're going to be, some of you may be just directed and guided to, it may feel very random, but it's really not. Like, you may literally meet someone in a grocery store and you're going to be told, pay for that person's groceries. It's going to be things like that. Or, you may be out and about and someone comes up to you and you're going to be just guided to share a story with them. It's going to be situations like that. And this is why, again, your intuition is being upgraded, because these things are a part of your purpose, and it's going to give you so much more fulfillment that you don't even realize, that you're just going to feel so good, so complete, so whole, and really firmly cemented and planted in your mission. Now, I benefit with gratitude. Continue to focus on being so grateful, being grateful for your journey, grateful for who you are, grateful for the things that you've gone through, and grateful for all the things that you have. And the more you focus on that gratitude, the more you flourish, the more you grow, the more you continue to be more abundant and more fertile. Open yourself up to receiving love in all forms. Love can show up in so many different ways. Don't feel like you can only receive love like through, some type of like intimacy, or you can only receive love in a romantic situation. Like, love shows up in so many different ways. If the sun is shining, that's love. If it's raining, that's love. Hearing a baby laugh, that's love. It's so many ways. Birds chirping, like, there's so many ways to find love, and the love shows up and it's given to you. Like the trees, that's love, because the trees give us oxygen. It's so much. So just open yourself up to being able to receive love in so many different ways, and that you can receive this love, and you're worthy and deserving of it. I honor animals with reverence. So honor animals, protect animals, help animals, honor them for who they are, honor them for their knowledge, for their wisdom, for the light that they share with our collective, and the job that they do. They're here they have a purpose, and they have a job like everyone else. And so they're not always, it's almost like a thankless job, right? Because sometimes as humans, we don't have reverence for animals. We think that animals are beneath us. We disrespect animals. We want to control and have all this power over animals. So honor animals, respect them as a living thing, as a part of our universe, our earth, our collective here. And they're here and they have a purpose just like everyone else. And they're doing great things just like everyone else. Okay. Well, let's get your final messages. Final messages for Pile 2. Visions of life beyond death. Seeing the true you. Going beyond normal. Listening for the truth. And diving for light. Yeah. So there's some truth coming in. And this is what I was saying. Like, your passed on maternal loved one really wants for you to listen for the truth. and really get in tune, because there's a truth here, or there's more than one truth that's trying to integrate, that's going to reveal to you the truth, and it's going to reveal to you who you really are, so you can see your true self. You can see where this path is leading you, because some of you are in this place of like, you have questions and you do want the answers. You do want to know where you need to go next, or what you need to do next, or the next steps, or which decision you need to make, and things like that. And so this is trying to be revealed to you, and this is asking for you to take that time out for you to get there. And it's going to take no devices, and you being alone, and you asking for whatever it is that you want, and knowing that those answers are going to come to you. But take time to be by yourself and listen for the truth. And when that truth comes in, don't judge it, because the truth may not be what you want to hear, and that's okay. But know that it's the truth, and know that it's necessary and what you need to move forward. Some of you also need to know that, like, your mediumship abilities, your abilities to communicate with energies in the spiritual realm, they're upgrading. If you felt like you didn't really have that ability before, that's coming in. That is a part of your gift, and like, you are meant to be able to communicate with energies beyond in the spiritual realm. So for some of you, that may freak you out. And, your past on loved ones want you to not be afraid of this. They want you to be, open to your gifts, and open to your own light and your own divinity, and know that you have these gifts, and you're not normal. You're not like everyone else. You are magnificent. You're extraordinary. You're different. You're unique. And they want you to see that, and see that that is really who you are. They want you to see yourself in your light, and they want you to see yourself like the way they see you. And so take some time to yourself, take some time to be alone. If you could be in nature, that's great, because nature is always, it really helps, in my opinion. It helps to keep you grounded, but it heals you, and it also really connects you to whatever it is, like the answers that you need. In my opinion, sometimes you can get there faster in nature, but it doesn't matter where you do this. You could also do this in a bathtub as well, and water. That also helps to bring in that truth and that knowledge and that information that you need. But just be patient with yourself, be very nurturing with yourself, and just give yourself that time and space to get the information and truth that you need to move forward, okay? If no one told you they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Please be true to yourself. Love yourself. Honor yourself. Be proud of yourself. You're doing an amazing job. You're doing a great job. Keep going on your path. You got this. I'll see you next time. Pile 3, welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for doing this work. Tell yourself right now you're doing a great job, because you are doing an amazing job. Okay, my name is Nicole. You chose what is already with you, okay? Number 17. So you could be seeing the number 17. You could be seeing the number 1. You could be seeing the number 7. You could be a life path 7, life path 1, life path 8. Or you could be seeing the number 8. I'm also hearing some of you may be seeing 888. This is letting you know, like, a past on loved one wants to come through and say that, like, you already have it. Like, with these butterflies here, many of you that pick this pile, you're going through a huge transformation here. And it's like, it may be things that you feel like that you don't have. Like, let's say you feel like you're not, like, let's just say you just, like, okay, let's say you feel like you're not as intuitive as you want to be, or let's say you feel like you don't have enough money, or let's say you feel like you don't have, like, you're not beautiful enough. Whatever it is that you feel like you're lacking, you already have it. It's already within you. It's already there. This is about you knowing that it's already within you, and you unlocking that part of yourself and allowing yourself to unlock that part of yourself and allowing yourself to shine in that way, regardless of what your physical circumstances are. Like if you feel like you're lacking money, if you keep saying, I'm tired of being broke, or I'm tired of not having enough money, or I'm tired of not having money to do things, switch it up to say, I'm abundant. Whatever I have, I need. Whatever I need, is provided for. Whatever it is that I'm going to do, I'm going to have the money to do it. Things like that. For some of you, is switching the beliefs that you believe. For some of you, is switching like the way you talk about things or the things that you say. Let's say if you feel like you're not attractive or you don't feel like you're beautiful, what are some things that you could start doing to start feeling more beautiful, to start feeling more attractive? Is it exercising? Is it eating healthier? Is it drinking more water? Is it, changing your hair? Like doing things like that to start to see that it's already within you. Whatever it is that you feel like you don't have, you do have. Okay. And this passed on loved one wants to remind you of that. I'm definitely getting a masculine energy. It could be feminine as well. I'm getting 3 different energies here. I'm getting masculine and feminine, but very strong, prominent masculine energy for this pile. Okay. Let's find out some more. Queen of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. King of Cups. The Moon. 5 of Pentacles. And 3 of Cups. Okay, so you're passing a loved ones want for you to know that like some of you may feel like you're not abundant. Some of you may feel like you're not attractive. Some of you may feel like you're not smart enough. Some of you may be feeling like you're not as gifted as you would like to be. There's just this energy of like, am I really this? Okay. And for some of you, this passed on loved one wants to point out to you that you are, and they want for you to start. It's either changing the way you see yourself, changing the way that you speak to yourself, or changing your perception around it. Because again, it's like it's already within you. Beauty is already within you. Abundance is already within you. Intelligence is already within you. Spiritual abilities are already within you. Like you are not lacking. 5 of Pentacles, that's a card speaking about lack, scarcity, lack mindset, feeling like there's not enough, feeling like you won't be provided for. When you have the 10 of Cups, that's completion, that's fulfillment, that's the overflow of abundance, the overflow of happiness, the overflow of joy. Whatever it is that you think you don't have, you already have. This is about changing your perception, changing your perspective, changing your mindset, and also changing the way that you speak around these things, okay? Many of you, okay, I'm getting some more messages as well. Okay, I wanted to just say that, but I'm also getting some more messages. Some of you have, your past on loved one wants to talk about a job opportunity that's going to be coming through for you. This could be a collaboration, okay? And this collaboration, they want to say to you that this is going to be, it's going to give you some type of fulfillment, but it's also going to be very, it's like, it may seem like a hidden energy, or like it may seem like it may not be as advantageous for you or beneficial for you, but this past on loved one wants for you to know that like it really is. Like you may kind of, this opportunity may come to you and you may kind of brush it off, or you may just feel like, it's not a big deal. And this past on loved one is saying that that's what it may seem like. On the outside, it may seem like it's like no big deal or like whatever, but that's being hidden from you. The real tea is, it's like, it's going to be a big opportunity. And if you have been kind of dismissive around career opportunities, or you've just been kind of like, just, I don't know, for some of you, everyone has their own story with that. this past on loved one just wants for you to pay attention to the career opportunities that are coming to you, okay? Particularly around collaboration, okay? And they're just pointing out to you that it's like, it may just seem like there's not much of a benefit around some of these things, but it's actually more beneficial than you may realize. I'm also getting messages for some of you that there is a person, for some of you, that may have like some type of love interest, or you may be single, or like you have a secret admirer for someone here. That may not be for everyone. These are going to be for the people that are single, okay? If you're single, your past and loved one wants you to know that you have a secret admirer, and this person, like for some of you, this person is very different from you, but this person is really good for you. Like this person is, for some of you, this person is getting themselves together to approach you, okay? And this past on loved one is like, yeah, we like this person for you. Like some of you have been dating and you've been single for a while, or you've been dating people that didn't know how to appreciate you, or didn't see your value, or didn't see your worth, and things like that. And this past on loved one, like I said, for some of you, this is a masculine figure here, okay? And this past on loved one is very much like they like this person for you. They feel like this person is really good for you. Now, this person, again, may be very different, there's some type of difference with this person. They're not like the people that you've dated in the past. But this past on loved one is saying that this is what you need and this is really good for you. The secret admirer, it could be a water sign. They don't have to be, but it could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. The past on loved one is also coming through saying that get ready for celebration. Get ready for celebration. Get ready for fun. Get yourself ready to experience new experiences, new situations. There's just more like happiness and celebration and joy coming in for you. And this is why they're saying, like, let's say you've been in this energy of you've been working, healing, or working on yourself, and you just haven't really been having a lot of fun. Like, it's like you've been just kind of going through the motions, but you haven't really made time for that. And this past on loved one is saying make time for it because it's coming in. And you may have been feeling like, some of you may have been feeling like you're not desirable because you haven't been getting invited out, or no one's approached you, or you haven't felt attracted. Whatever it is, they're saying shift it. Shift that mindset, shift the thinking, shift the way you're talking to yourself, or the words that you're speaking, because get yourself ready for some enjoyment, excitement, fun, celebration, dates, or just having a good time, because it's already here. It's just, some of you is just shifting into the new mindset, okay? Let's find out some more. Instinct, quest, release, insecurity, and enlightenment. Okay, so this past on loved one is pointing out some type of insecurity this year. For some of you, this is insecurity around love. Like you may have been, for some of you, I'm definitely getting that you've been hurt in the past, you've been betrayed, you've been lied to, you've been manipulated. And this past on loved one wants you to continue to heal the past, forgive the past, but release the past. And know that you have done the healing, or you've done the work on yourself, where this is what I was saying, like for some of you, this past on loved one is trying to get you to either shift your mindset, shift your perspective, or your perception of yourself, shift into the light. There's something that needs to shift into the light where you need to become enlightened on, because some of you may be feeling like, let's say this is in terms of like a friendship or a romantic situation, that you continue to attract the same type of people, that you're just going to keep going in the same loop of dealing with the same things. And this past on loved one is saying that's not true. That like, give yourself more credit. You've come really far on your journey, and release the wounds of the past, release the pain of the past, release the thoughts of the past, because like I said, for some of you, this is a romantic situation, or it could be a friendship, okay? Because it could be a friendship as well. I'm picking up on that. Or it could be both. But there's something coming in that's new and different, that is going to be very different from your past. And it may be scary at first, but this past on loved one is saying, this is so good for you. This is so good for you. And they're saying that you're going to know. You are going to know instinctually, you're going to know that this is right, that this is healthy, this is good, this is stable. Now, like I said, this person may be very different or there's something different here, but this is a part of your path. This is a part of your journey. This is a part of you expanding more, learning more, growing more. And I keep hearing this is so good for pile 3. And like this passed on loved one wants to just reassure you. It could be a grandfather here, a great grandfather. I'm also getting a grandmother or great grandmother, but this passed on loved one is like, no, this is what you need. This is what you deserve. Release the past, release old thinking, release old patterns, release old beliefs, release this belief around you attract the same people or you're going to keep going through the same cycles. Release this energy around feeling betrayed, feeling deceived, feeling manipulated, all of those things, because this past on loved one is saying, you're ready for celebration. You're ready for fun times. You're ready for community. You're ready for happiness, for stability, for joy. And the more you release that, the more you will start to shift your mindset and your perspective and your perception of yourself. That you will see that, yeah, you went through the things that you went through, but you could shift into thinking like that was helpful for your growth. It was helpful for your path. But you're not going to experience it again because you learn your lesson and you're done with that. You're done with that chapter. It's almost like when you read a book. You read chapter 1, read chapter 2. You don't need to go back. You remember what you already read in chapter 1 and 2. Now you can move on to 3. Now this is not to say that like you may have to go back to chapter 1 to just review it really quick, but you may not reread the whole thing. You don't have to keep going back to it. So keep releasing your past and keep releasing the things that you've gone through because you're ready. You've grown with your intuition. You've grown with your instincts. You've grown with your level of knowledge and your wisdom. And any insecurities that you have around not being good enough, not feeling beautiful enough, sexy enough, attractive enough, not feeling like you're abundant, not feeling like, you deserve this or that. Release those insecurities. It's not true. Fear is lying to you. Fear wants to keep you stuck. Fear wants to keep you on a lower frequency to keep going in those same loops and those same cycles. And your past on loved ones, they're like, hey, you're ready. You're ready. Like, you're too good for this. You're ready to overcome it and release it, okay? So let's find out what you need to focus on right now. Okay. I invoke laughter. I am peaceful. I follow my inner guidance. Wow. I communicate with compassion and I listen to opposing opinions. Okay, so your past on loved ones want for you to, with these 2 cards coming out first, I am peaceful, I invoke laughter. This is like what the messages that they were coming through saying, like, get ready to laugh, focus on laughing, focus on joy, focus on having a good time, focus on allowing yourself to relax, allowing yourself to celebrate, allowing yourself to enjoy conversations with new people, different people, new energies. Focus on your peace, focus on being balanced, focus on feeling whole, feeling abundant, feeling good enough. Not only good enough, but you're more than enough. Focus on those things. Focus on your purity because many of you have been working on becoming more stable, more balanced, mind, body, and soul. And you've been doing a lot of work around that, but allow more joy in, allow more harmony, allow more fun, more celebration. Focus on these things. And when they do come, don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel like you need to be working. Don't feel like, oh, you can't enjoy this but so much and you got to get back to the grind. Like, no, enjoy it. Be very present and you deserve this. And this is why they want you to focus on those things. Focus on communicating with people with compassion, having that compassion and empathy for others and their journey and their stories and, the things that they're sharing, because the more compassion you give yourself, the more you are able to give it to other people. So communicate with love, communicate with compassion, communicate with empathy, give those energies to yourself and give those to others, and allow yourself to be open to other opinions, other new thoughts, new systems of beliefs. Like there's just something like new for this pile, like new things coming in. And this may not align with the things that you have believed in the past. And this is not to say that like you don't have to agree or disagree, but you could listen to it and learn from it and respectfully disagree or respectfully agree or whatever that is. And you could use that as a mechanism of growth, a mechanism of knowledge, evolving, transforming. And it could be a situation where, again, you don't have to agree, but you could be respectful and you could listen and you could hold space and be understanding and move forward from there. And finally, I follow my inner guidance. This is what your past and loved ones really want you to focus on: your inner guidance, your intuition, trusting yourself, trusting the inner guidance that's in you, trusting the information that's in you that's being revealed to you in divine timing, in the present moment, trusting what you're told, trusting what you know, trusting yourself. Like I said, many of you, you're holding on to a past version of yourself that didn't trust themselves or didn't, felt manipulated and you didn't know what to believe and things like that. And so that's why the past and loved ones are saying, hey, you've grown from that. You're much more in tune than you may give yourself credit for. You're much more intuitive. You are much more instinctual than you are giving yourself credit for. So trust yourself and release that old version of yourself that didn't trust or was confused or manipulated or deceived. You can release that version because you are no longer in alignment with that version. That version is no longer a part of you. Okay? Now let's get your final messages. Okay, part 3, final messages after the storm. New birth, guarded vigilante. In the world, not of the world. The perfection of your life. Okay. So with this after the storm and the number 1 here, this is what we were talking about with that new energy. The storm is clearing. And so after the storm, things are clear, things are clean, things are purified. It's time for you to see the new version, like this new version of you is emerging. And the new version of you has gone through things. And so it's time for you to see that light. It's time for you to see that purity. It's time for you to see your divinity. All those parts of you that made it through the storm, but are stronger, wiser, more knowledgeable, more compassionate, more empathetic, more caring, gentle. Allow that part of you, those parts of you to emerge. And the parts of you that no longer resonate, those are released in the storm. Look at this in the rain and the storm. Those are released. That's what's being purified. So say goodbye to those parts of you because they no longer serve you. And we see here new birth, again, new energy. Look at this. You see the green, the butterfly, the green butterfly, and we see like a vine. There's growth here. There's growth after what felt stagnant, blocked, nothing was growing. There's growth here. Give yourself more credit. Trust yourself. You may have been in situations where, again, many of you were hurt, you were deceived, you were betrayed, manipulated, all those things. You're smarter, you're wiser. Give yourself more credit. Trust yourself more. You know how to protect yourself. You know how to spot red flags. You know what's no longer good for you, what doesn't serve you. You know what's not in alignment with you. Give yourself more credit. Release that old version of you that's still not trusting, not able to see the red flags, not, falling for the manipulation, things like that. With this in the world, not of the world, this is saying, remember, you are a part of this world, but you're not. You are a different frequency. You are a different being. You are vibrating on a different wavelength. So you are in this world. You're grounded here. You're rooted here, but you are out of this world, literally. And start seeing yourself as a energy, a frequency that's out of this world. That's so on a different wave, on a different path, but you are right here, rooted, grounded here on earth. And the perfection of your life is changing. Okay, whether you realize this or not, for some of you, I feel like you don't see the growth that's happening. And this is, again, why the past and loved one is like, allow yourself to see this new version of you, because your life is changing and your life is not perfect, but it's perfect for you. Your journey is perfect for you. Your journey fits you and your soul and your growth, and it's exactly where it's supposed to be. So keep allowing this change. Keep allowing that new version to come out. Keep allowing yourself to see this new version. Keep allowing yourself to see your growth. Tell yourself you're proud of yourself for growing, and ground yourself in that truth and that knowing that you are growing and things are changing. If no one told you they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Love yourself, honor yourself, cherish yourself, be kind to yourself, nurture yourself, release old patterns, release old versions of yourself, continue to grow and become your best version. Thank you for sharing your love, your light, your compassion, and empathy with the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you next time.